Mm, 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 mm. Mm. Right. Where are we? Resume. Okay. So, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Maurice Rothwell, English live trading coach here at Traders Club 24 in Hamburg. Today is the 17th of November, 2020, and we are going to be doing the US market open today. So you guys can see my screen. We've got at the moment 2 Dow Joneses on the ready and 2 DAX charts also. To get a quick insight into what the plan is for today, or for this afternoon anyway, pull up our economic calendar. Just had some high impact US news released, and you can see we come into the minute chart. We can see this impacted the market just earlier on. A nice way down. Come bring it back up again. We see that it was lower than expected. Red. As we come down, we can see we had some Bank of England speech today that was just finished 10 minutes ago. Got some more US coming up in the next 3 minutes, and also more European speeches, and also some more US Fed Chair Powell speech. So, and also some Canadian high impact news. So, this is a good opportunity for us to look at those Forex pairs and trade the volatility in those markets. So, if we pull up our trading view, we can go search for our, which ones do we want? We want a USD CAD. Find it. There we are. Pull up USD CAD on there, and what else did we want? We wanted maybe a euro dollar too. Should be some movement today. Can't find him. Oh, euro USD. There we are. We can open a couple of these. And again, another one of those. Show you why in a second. So on this one, we can actually go onto our templates and we can use the open range breakout Asian. And then for the second one, pull it up next to it, we can open up our template for our Volabox. Same with this one, template, get the Asian breakout. And again, our Volabox. So it's set up and ready for this afternoon. We've got about 15 minutes until the market opens. Take a look at the chart. As you can see, this is the open range breakout. So see on the chart, there's a few different things. We've got these purple lines considered as big numbers, simply because they are big numbers. You can see in the market 29,800, 29,900, 30,000, so on and so forth. Every increment of 100 points is a big number. Now, backtesting and statistically speaking, the big numbers are considered swivel points in the market. So if you follow through, you can see that the market just touches these big numbers or it just follows straight past it. And these are great for indicating when is a good time to get into a SwissBox trade. Saying that, we need to open our SwissBoxes, change our language, English, that should be fine. Okay, so we need to do that again, as I need to change the magic number. Very important, as I've already got a Dow Jones open with the SwissBox activated, I just need to change the magic number so the system can differentiate between the two. Same with this one. Again, we need to open up a SwissBox, just change the language. That one's fine. Then on this one, we need to change the language and the magic number. Number can be anything as long as it's different. Same with these two. Open up the SwissBox, change the language, English, okay. And in again, over here, SwissBox, language, change the number, okay. And the last two now coming up. Change the language. And here, change the language and the number. Okay. So with the SwissBox trading tool, we tend to trade within the 5 minutes and the 1 minute timelines. So this is more of an extreme day trader strategy for someone who likes to be on the market. Again, so we'll take it down to the 5, again to the 5. We've had the DAX this morning. Also took a nice drop there as the US news came out earlier on, about an hour ago now. So we're going to follow through and come back to our first chart. So in this chart, we can also see we've got some green boxes. Now these are our vola boxes. So these are trading signals to tell us that these are unusual spots for the market to stay in at any given time. So the market's either just touching base, like the big numbers touching base, or following straight through the vola box areas. Again, great signals for us trading with the SwissBox. As with the SwissBox, I'm sure some of you know who don't. Some of you know who have watched the previous videos. With the SwissBox, we don't need to trade in direction. So we don't need to know where the market's going. If it's going up or down, it really doesn't matter. It just matters that it's going up or down. So we're looking for the volatility in the markets. I'll give you an example. So if we come over to, yeah, we'll come to here. So put our box lines on. Click over on the big number here. You'll see these two lines come up on the screen. We've got a green line and a red line. Now these lines represent two pending orders. The green being a buy stop and the red being a sell stop. So what we try to do with the SwissBox is we want to trap the market inside the box, like so. As soon as the market is trapped inside the box, we're waiting for the outbreak. And as soon as the outbreak comes, whether it goes up or down, we're going to be successfully in the trade. Now you have a few chances with the SwissBox to reach that breakout. If I move it over here on top of the market price. So here we have it on top of the market price, and say we opened over here, we would have 1, 2, 3 chances. We would have been into 3 trades so far. That's because it acts as a multiplier. So every time that we break through one of these SwissBox lines, we're going to be entering into a new trade over and over again until we reach for that breakout. So it's very vital that we look for those points in the market where it's due to break out. So as I said, we've got 10 minutes until the market opens. We can go have a look at a few of the other markets. So DAX, again, hanging about right next to that big number trade. And over here, take that into the 5 minutes, zoom out a bit. Okay, it's another DAX. We've got the open range breakout on here, USD CAD. But then again, the news is coming out in just a while. So we've got some CAD news coming out in quite a while, few hours. And we have our Vola box also. So you see the Vola boxes and the big numbers in the market both work in conjunction with each other here, both indicating a very strong signal. So for the moment, we're going to stick inside the Dow Jones, as that's our safest bet for the market opening, expecting some high volatility. With the Dow Jones, we want to be in around 20 points, our box size. You can see our boxes over there. We can zoom in a bit better, get a better overview of the. So we have 20 points here on our big number right in the middle. Now, the box size is the point. So in the market, you can see that currently the Dow Jones is trading at 29,710. So our box size is $20, 20 points big. Over here, underneath the box size, we can see the different settings. So these settings are different risk preferences and different take profit preferences, whichever your target may be. This can all be arranged in the configurator in the corner. Again, anywhere between set 1 and set 4 is recommended for you to trade with. And with the box size on the Dow Jones, anywhere between 35 and 15, again, is completely up to you. So for me, I'm going to go with the set 2, and we're going to keep the box size at 20. And we are going to activate our SwissBox. So simple as that. Click box lines on, entry on, and we now have an activated box waiting for the breakout in the market just now. So we got about 8 minutes, so we can go have a look at one of the other charts. Over here we can see we have the market nearing towards one of our Vola boxes. Overall, we can see a bit of a downward trend today. So the Vola box may be a good bet. Again, 15 is a smaller box size than what we're used to, but that all of the Vola box signals are also 15 points big. Again, change the risk settings and we can activate a pending box here. So if the market moves up, our SwissBox isn't currently activated, it's pending. So as soon as the market moves inside the box, it will activate the 2 pending orders. And from there, as the market moves in or out of the SwissBox, it will activate our first pending order. We'll keep an eye out on the DAX a bit later. We take a look over at the Euro USD. Again, keeping an eye on the economic calendar. So in around an hour, we've got some medium impact news for Europe, but we also have some low impact on the USD. Something to think about. Again, very slow markets at the moment, something that we definitely don't want to trade with. We're always looking for the high volatile markets, indeed. So we see over here, it's moving away. We've actually triggered our first pending order on the Dow Jones over here. So you can see, here's our red line. It's triggered our first order. In the box, we can see number 1.trade, and it's red. So that means it's our first trade, and we're in a sell. Take profit is automatically appearing. It's all part depending on how you set your box. So like I said, different people have different trading preferences. You can set your target high. Again, the higher the target, the higher the risk, the lower the target, lower the risk. So you find your own balance with the strategy yourself, and the take profit will automatically appear. Same with the stop losses, 2 red lines above and below. So these are also automatically input into the chart. Again, our Vola boxes there. Now these Vola boxes appear every hour on the hour. So the system recalculates all of the options, and it says, here is a good area, here isn't a good area. And every hour we get a new Vola box. Again, DAX is moving slow also. Should see some movement as the US market opens. Again, Vola boxes, none around. So because these are Forex pairs over here, the settings for Forex pairs go slightly different compared to the indices. So you can see box sizes are around 150 points, which is pretty normal. You can also put it down to 100 points, however you feel at the time. If we trade a Vola box, however, you'll see the Vola box is here, also 150 points. Same over here. 154 points here on the open range. And this Vola box is also 150 points. So all of these strategies and tools that we're using right now were invented and developed here at Traders Club 24. Stuff like the Volabox signals, these so far are 100% success rate. It's our newest tool. Stuff like the SwissBox is just over 99% success rate. Yeah, it's speaks for itself. So you'll see as the trades go on. Hopefully we'll see some movement in the next few minutes. You can see that the market's nearing our take profit over here. Our Vola box virtually untouched. Again, different settings over here on the DAX SwissBox. Set your preferences to however you like. Now there's more than just these, the SwissBox trading tool here also. The SwissBox trading tool with the Vola boxes and the open range breakout is definitely something for the more active traders. So I speak to a lot of people that don't have as much time to be on the market trading every day, and they want to spend 20 minutes and make 2 trades, very minimal 0.02% a day kind of thing, and they can always trade on the Kijun-Sen. So this is more of a swing trading tool. Again, if I open another one, we can also get on a template, MasterTemplate X. Again, another swing trading gives off two signals a day, one in the morning and one in the evening. Pretty easy to follow when you understand the rules. But again, not my style of trading. I like to be active on the markets. With the SwissBox, I create between 10 and 30 trades a day. And you can imagine if I'm hitting a certain amount of trades a day at 0.02%, then I'm going to be reaching my targets. You see the market's moving here, pretty volatile. If we like, we can also manually move our take profit away should you see the market come all the way down. So we missed our chance on the DAX over here. Just left. We can activate this box. Well, so I've activated our box really quick. As the market's moved into the box, it's activated and it's moved out, triggering our first pending order. Take a look at the US. At the moment, again, just ranging at the moment, but we should hit this take profit organized right here. So another thing to think about also when we're trading with the SwissBox, in the settings over here, we have the size and the target. So as long as these two numbers are the same, our take profit will always be the same distance away from the last triggered trade as the box. So for an example here, we triggered our first trade into a sell and the take profit is going to be 20 points away, exactly the same as the box. So at any given time, we need a maximum of 40 points of movement to be in and out of any trade. And there the market comes back down. Again, when the market moves like this, it's impossible to tell if it's going to be going up or down. So there's no point stressing yourself out trying to figure out which way it's going because nobody knows. And we don't need to know. We just need to know that it's going up or down. And we can take a look over here. Not so much going on right now. Across the board. Actually, I'll close these. They seem very dead. Close that. We'll get into these another time. Close that one and we'll look for something else. Something with a bit more movement. So we can go and take a Euro New Zealand dollar. Open up our template. Put the folder box on there. And then open up a SwissBox. Oh, don't want that one. We want a SwissBox. Again, change the language. Don't need to change the magic numbers. I only want open. Come down into the fives. Look, we have a folder box almost available. So you can see it said the vola boxes moving with each other the whole time. But now in the last hour, this one did not appear. What do we have next? Open this one. Again, open the template, vola box. And open up our SwissBox. Change the language. So you can see here we've got a vola box the market is currently in. So we can go ahead and take that, maybe take the settings down again. We can go for a step 4. Put that entry on. Go back and check out how our markets are doing. So we've actually we've hit our take profit on this trade and we're out. So then we can look for another entry. So the vola box is still there. Again, with these templates, we don't need to do any chart analysis, but if you do know already a bit of chart analysis, it will come in handy a lot. DAX moving very slow at the moment. This one's also moving a bit slow. Take a look over here. Get our template folder box. Folder box, usual one. Put it down into our 5 minutes. Change the language. Okay. Again, we're currently in the folder box at the moment, but you can see that there's not so much movement, so to say. The market's dead. Got some over here. We can zoom in. Maybe we can touch base with. We can close that one. Maybe we can open this big number trade down here. Activate it into a pending box. Zoom in a bit more. Wait for the market to come down and touch at the bottom. Again, we could open up trades on the market price, but we definitely want to follow the guided template. Again, all markets are currently looking a bit slow today, a little bit sleepy. Not a lot of range at all across any of them. CAD over here. Give that a go. Put us into the 5 minutes. Again, we're currently in there near that vola box. Open up the SwissBox just in case. There we go, we've triggered our trade, so we've just touched down into the big number and the take profit has appeared. You can see in the box over here now, it says number one trade and it's green, telling us we're in a buy. Okay. So our vola box here is activated. Take profit available. Again, just waiting for the initial movement of the markets. Of course, at any time, should we want to, we can also close the trades. In the box, we can see number one trade and it'll have this number underneath telling us exactly how far in profit or minus we are currently with the SwissBox. So you can actually unlock the button here and just click close all and it will close it in the profit or minus that you want. Again, DAX is annoying today. Here we are on the so close. I think we were just maybe 1 point away over there. Take a look at our chart. You can also take a look at our economic calendar. 20 minutes, low impact is not going to make so much of a difference. Medium could do. New Zealand, looking like it could be a little bit of bad news, but I doubt it. If we want to, we can actually take a look at New Zealand USD. So see how this has been going. Past month or so, we've been on a heavy climb upwards. So we're due to have a breakdown at some point, hopefully. So we can actually put our vola box on here. Currently in our 5-minute range time frame. We're just outside of the vola box itself. Okay. Again, one vola box here, right next to the big number. So you can manually move your box wherever you would like it to be. If you want to open it on the market price, just click it on and off. Again, vola box, hit the circle, big number, hit the circle. Here we are next to another big number. You can open that trade again. So you see we were just come out of one of those trades and now we can get straight back into it. We can open up a second one on this chart also if we want to. Again, first trade, €4 in profit. Again, just to clarify things with you. So my box size on the DAX is 12.5. Target size 0.07, very high. But the size that I want to risk is half that of my target. So what does that mean? That means that I have a lot more trade allowance, so I can get into around 12 or 13 trades. But it also means that my take profit is 2 times the size of my box away. So my box is 12.5. That means my take profit will be 25 points away from the last trade. Again, not so bad coming back to that. That means I need around maximum 37.5 points movement to close any trade in any direction. So as long as I know that the volatility is there, it's not a problem. Again, another one to trade. You just got to look for the most volatile markets. So you probably have a good idea on which markets are the most volatile. So got our vola box, take it into the 5 minutes. Looks like we're coming over to one of our vola boxes. Let our SwissBox into the system. See, we just come out of one over here, but we've got one just at the top. So we can activate that should we see some movement. Again, Australian dollar is always reactive with gold. So if we actually open up a gold chart, we can take a look at directly what's going on. Just put anything on there at the moment. And open range for the gold trades, ranging in and out. Nothing available there. So it looks like Dow Jones has been busy. So we're currently into our third trade now, you can see. Third trade in, and we're currently minus €9. So again, nothing to worry about. Just presents us with more opportunity as our target profit on this is €2.30. Should we move that a few points now, we can double that. Again, not so much points difference, 29. 9 points. Same with the US study over here. DAX is almost reaching our take profit. You can see the exact range here, building up a new blue box. It's catching our range. Again, if you're happy with this profit at any time, you can just come out, click close, and just straight out. See that jump? Hit our take profit with ease. And again, over here, we're currently at our take profit price. Wait for the market to dip down a bit further. I think we can squeeze a little extra. What's this? US 30. We already jumped out of that one. Seems as though we can even move it down here if we like. Market's coming down with a bit of force at the moment. And should you change your mind about your profit target moving, we can just click straight back to auto and it will move it back to this dotted line, taking the profit. If the market's currently underneath, we can take that. But we have a bit of movement anyway, so we'll let the market play out. We'll take a look at some others. This one's dead. Get rid of that. Seems as though we just hit that. Over here we saw a bit of movement. Again, not so much movement with the gold price. Take another look at the symbols chart. What do we have available? We can even take a look at the UK 100 if we really want to. Templates, open range breakout. So we've had a lot of UK movement today. That would have been with the Bank of England speech released earlier on today. Must have been some bad news. But you can see that the market's saturated at the moment, so there's not so much movement. You might see another little push down, but then again, unless we receive any kind of signal from Vola or the open range or our big numbers over here, it's not worth the risk. At the end of the day, we want to be successful traders. We don't want to be risky gamblers. Again, big number over here. We can enter into that. Market straight out. Triggered the first order. Take profits appeared at the top. Again, over here, we're currently into the fourth trade. And then you can see again, as we go on through the trades, the little bit that you move that take profit, it really makes a difference. From moving your take profit from here, making €2 target up to 25. You know, that's 12 trades, 12 SwissBox trades ahead when you do this. We can actually move it. However, we don't want to get too greedy. As you can see at the bottom, because I moved the take profit, I moved it to the bottom. It went past the target take profit, but didn't quite. And as we go up, we'll let that do its own thing. Close this UK one. Oops. Okay. Computer froze for a second there. Where are we at? So US, GBP AUD again, moving really slow. Don't want it clogging up my timeline. Same with gold at the moment, bit of movement, but nothing exciting. So we got the US 100 over here. That's NASDAQ. So we can actually get our Volabox available on here. Yeah, sorry guys, if you're watching the live stream, I'm not able to reply to messages at the moment. So we got some Volaboxes available on the NASDAQ. Change the language. Oh, English. There we are. So the Volaboxes are quite small on these ones again, especially for. Oh no, we're currently in NASDAQ. So we can actually keep this as an entry. Enter. And we've got an activated box right now. So just wait for that next impulse and the market should make its next move. Again, we're back at the big number on Dow Jones. Looks like we're looking to get into our 5th trade on the Dow Jones at the moment. No worries, just presents better opportunities for our take profit. And over here, market is dead. So another example why we need to chase those volatile markets. We don't want to be stuck in trades for hours on end. This is very much a get in, get out kind of tool, or at least something that's going to bring a bit of excitement while you're watching. And here we go. 5th trade, custom. We can also set a different custom over here. And if our target here, we can actually move that at our own will. I'll move that down to here. You can see 38 euros. Should we want to take it? Or we can go and put this on. Not so much of a difference there. This one should be okay. US 100. First trade in. Take profit set at the Volabox. Let's have a look through. I mean, personally, I'm not one for trading on the Forex pairs, but just to give you guys an example of how diverse the box really is. That's why I'm trading on stuff like the NASDAQ, Euro, GBP. What else have we got? No. We'll take a look. We'll stick in the markets. We don't want to overtrade ourselves and overwork. Just keep an eye on what's going on. We're back again. You can see the market's just right next to our take profit here. We can move it just at the last minute. You see that there's a bit of movement, and we can actually prepare ourselves to close if we see it pulling back again. Got a bit too greedy there, didn't we? Let it close. And we can check our other trades. Currently in our second trade over here on the Nasdaq. Waiting for that extra bump. Again, no signals left in the Dow Jones here. So Nasdaq left. And the Euro GBP still in our first trade. Let's have a look at some others and see if we can find any movement. I don't want to be trading these exotic markets either, so stuff like the Norwegian krone, euro may look like fun, but it's definitely not. See that this is moving down. If we move down towards our next big number, then we'll take that. But until then, we'll keep it at arm's length. Still dribbling inside our Nasdaq over here. Into our third trade now. Here we go. Caught some movement. Maybe we can move that just a few points. Leave that there. Essentially scalping when you're moving a take profit. Catching it with your eye. Bit of movement here on Dow Jones. But nothing in particular. Again, there's certain times of day to trade these markets. So especially with DAX and Dow Jones, Nasdaq. DAX, you definitely want to jump on in the mornings at the German market opening, so 9 o'clock. Trade it every day. So at 9 o'clock, we have the collide of the two markets, the futures market and the cash market for the DAX. And then, of course, in the afternoon, we have the US Open, which usually has a bit more volatility, especially in the last weeks with the run up to the election and the election day itself. And a few days after, we saw big ranges of movement at all times. And it looks like we're coming back up for the big number over here. We can jump on an entry. Market took a swivel there. May as well close these box lines. And then take a look at our economic calendar again. Still quite well until we see any kind of news impact on the markets. Again, gold just ranging till we see that jump up, hopefully in the next weeks. Again. Now you can imagine how annoying it is for a lot of people when they're trading these markets and you can see signals here going downwards and then you want to trade down and then you see the market decides to turn around and go up. That's exactly what we want to try and avoid. Less headache, less stress, and more success when using the SwissBox. Can even show you the our homepage. So we've got our TradersClub24 homepage.com. So just finished translating and up and running for everyone to visit. So there's a lot of stuff that you can see in here. Our endorsements, live trading rooms, personal coaches, tools and strategies. You're always welcome to come take a visit for us. You can come round. We're currently located in Hamburg, so you're always welcome to come by and pay us a visit. And down there, take a look at our 30-day free trial. Should you be interested in trading like this and using the tools? Again, 30 days for free, no obligation. 30 days to learn how to trade with our tools. If you like them, then you can become a member. If you don't, you don't have to become a member. Just put your email into here, press continue, and in the next few days following, there will be a trading coach getting in contact with you. Catch up on our events. So later this month, we've actually got a training trade webinar. So from the 24th until the 1st of December. Again, more than welcome to join. And you can follow us on YouTube. We've got opening DAX trades every day. Every day you'll see me with a short 5-minute video on the opening trade on the DAX market. And there's also Christian, our COO, live trading every morning from 7:45 until 11 in the English live trading room. Again, nothing going on. Didn't even hit our big number up here. So I think we've seen maybe, I'm not sure how many trades we've closed, SwissBox trades. Maybe 5, 6 or 7 trades so far we've closed. All within profit, I have to say. That's the main thing. Doesn't matter how much that profit is, but it all adds up. It all adds up. The main thing is to be trading successfully is the first step always, as 90% of people around the world who trade on the markets are non-successful or at least non-profitable. So for me, that's what makes you successful or not. Might be a while, especially for this Euro GBP. To be honest, if it comes out of the box, I will close it. We're currently in the first trade anyway. as I don't want to be sitting here all night waiting for it to close. US 30. Not the most exciting day, I have to say. I was really hoping for a bit more movement. But you get the general idea of how we're trading over here. Nothing at all. So guys, I will be leaving in around 10 minutes anyway, just to do an hour's live stream for you, to give you a bit more of an introduction into what we're doing, or how it works at least. Again, there's very easy to use and understand, especially for people who are already trading, successful or not. If you understand the market even just a little bit, enough to trade by yourself, then using a tool like this really does make a difference. Like I said, the main thing is that all trades are successful. Once you're trading successfully, closing in profit every time, then you can work out the kinks and see which style is going to work out best for you, playing around with the risk settings, different targets for the profit, and to find out where you're going to be happy. Set some goals, yearly, monthly, weekly, daily, and they'll always change as well. It seems like we're not getting much out of the market this afternoon. Looks like we might trigger our fourth trade. Yep, fourth trade is triggered. Again, should have gone for the top vola box in hindsight, or the bottom. Should we have been in the bottom vola box right now, we would currently be out of a trade. Same with the top. If we entered in at the top, we would have just entered in over here, and then yeah, we would have been way out by now. My fault for picking the wrong one. Sorry. Again, semi-automatic system, guys. So we don't need to sit here and watch it the whole time. But I'm here anyway, so I may as well watch it. Terrible today. Terrible. I'll leave you with this screen. Okay, guys, back again. Doesn't seem like we're going to get much movement at the moment, at least for a little while anyway. So I'm gonna cut out on the live stream. Thanks for watching. If anyone's still there, thank you for watching the whole stream, and we'll be back again tomorrow, same time. So hopefully tomorrow we'll see a bit more movement. Seems at the moment the market is really stuffed up. So yeah. Anyway, thank you very much, guys. And I hope to see you again tomorrow. Bye bye.